Hey guys and girls, it's Nathan Birch here from B.Invested.com.au. As you can see behind me here, just here today to talk to you about real estate agents. Once again, I don't know if they're someone that you like talking to or not talking to. I have a lot of them that call me every day and a lot of them that I call as well. It's something that I've spent my last decade of my life, a good 30% of my life actually tackling and dealing with and working with, and built up the knowledge to actually know how to talk to them. And it's something that a lot of people get scared of real estate agents. They think they're crooks, they think they're sharks, they get out to rip you off, whatever the case may be. The fact is that they're not all bad. You get the good, the bad and the really ugly. I'm not talking about looks here. Some of them are very attractive and some of them are ugly as well. But talking about their personalities, that's the most important thing, and that's what we're here to talking to real estate agents for. It's not a beauty pageant. The thing is, with a real estate agent, you can get a good one which will work on your behalf. As a buyer, there's different agents. So if I look at it, if I'm going in as a seller and I want to sell my property for sale, I want to go and get an agent that's out there to get the most price for me, the highest price, achieve the best result, have the best marketing, and tick everything off so I've got the best outcome. If I'm buying a property, I don't want to be buying off that agent, because I want to make sure I want to go to another agent. The other agent that I want to go to is someone that either is like under the pump, they need to get a deal done, they're out to do whatever it takes. You probably wouldn't sell your property through that agent, and that's the agent you want to be buying through, because they just want to make a deal happen. And if you can get a good agent like that, then it's great. There's other agents out there, if you build a relationship with them, they obviously, a real estate agent's not out to rip you off and all that sort of stuff. There's a lot of laws behind real estate agents that they have to adhere to, and they can't, deceive you and rip you off. There are dodgy people, and most of them are in Long Bay Jail or Silverwater or wherever else. The thing is, with a real estate agents are just human, like you, like I. They're out there to earn a living. They're out there to get a property listed and get a property sold. And if you can be a path of least resistance, that's my favourite technique. Is a real estate agent wants to get a job done. They have to sell a property for a certain price range. They have to list a property at a certain price range, and they've got a job. If the property is too high, it's not going to sell. If the property is too low, the owner's probably not going to want to sell it. But it's a matter of being able to come through with a win-win outcome. When I'm dealing with real estate agents, I want to make sure that it's a win-win outcome. I'm happy, the agent's happy, the vendor's happy. As a result, that we're all reciprocal in. If it's on behalf of my clients at B.Invested, I make sure that I'm buying a property that is a win-win outcome for my client and myself. I'm working on behalf of the client, making sure that at the end of the day, the deal's not going to go together if someone's going to be bleeding on the street. So the reality of it is when you're dealing with a real estate agent, they don't want to have any sort of bullshit talk. You can bring your ego, your emotions into it. You can play games with them, all that sort of stuff. If you're going to play a game with a real estate agent, they'll probably just delete your number and stop calling you and stop talking to you. So you want to build that relationship. Relationships are the most important thing out there in the big world when it comes to business and dealing with business transactions, as far as a real estate deal would be. And you want to make sure that you're buying the property and working in a win-win positive outcome. So for me, I always want to build that relationship. I always want to leave something on the table, whether it be working with a real estate agent and saying, okay, can you manage the property for me? Obviously I want to take them to Blink property, but if there has to be something left on the table, we have to do that. And it's something that we always want to make sure when we're dealing with a real estate agent, that we don't sit there and go, okay, this is me against you. I'm not going to pay this. I'm not going to do this. It has to be reciprocal. It has to be something that you're going to work towards a win-win outcome. So always, for me, knowing how real estate agents work, I make sure that I give them clear communication. I'm upfront. I justify everything I talk to them about. So if I'm going to come in with a low offer, I want to justify it by pulling all the lowest stats numbers that I can to obviously prove my case with the real estate agent. I don't want to bring fluff into the deal. I don't want to sit there and add a million conditions to the contract. I don't want to sit there and, make it difficult for the agent. Because if they have to take you out there 10 times to show you the property, show you your mum, your dad, your cousin, your brother, your sister, your daughter, your son, whoever the case may be, the fact is that they're going to think you're painful. You want to make it pain-free, you want to make it seamless, you want to make it as a result, you want to justify your case by showing, look, this is a sales evidence, I've seen a couple of properties down the road that are better than this, I'll pay a little bit more, based on this. Those sales stats could be a year old, they could be 2 years old, they could be whatever, but the fact is that you need to go in with some evidence. You can't just sit there and say, I'm going to give you some outlandish offer. Some agents will work like that. You know, they're not around for too long. People don't want to deal with them as far as vendors and that are concerned. They don't have enough stock. So it's important that you understand that when you're dealing with a real estate agent, you're dealing with a real person. You need to understand how to talk to them. You need to understand, you know, what's going to be the best for the outcome. There are some negotiation techniques that I like to use and adopt, and watch them on further episodes of YouTube, and I'll put some negotiation videos up now. Once again, thanks a lot for watching. Make sure you subscribe. If you've got any questions, email us away. I'll talk to you soon. Catch you later.